Hi friends, it's Nicole from Alabaster Apparel. This is my first YouTube video. So I am a Canadian reseller. I mainly sell on the Poshmark platform. I do sell on a few other platforms, but mainly Poshmark. Now, the most requested video that I have received when it comes to how I resell my clothing is my inventory system. It's not intricate, it's not elaborate, it's just super simple and easy and quick, and that's why I love it. So today, that's what I'm going to talk about. So, first and foremost, we're just going to do like the process of start to finish. So, we start out with a dress. I picked this dress up at my local Frenchies. It's a Lulu's plaid dress. Super cute. So obviously I bring the item into my, I buy it, and then I either steam it or I clean it depending on what it needs, and then I photograph it. I have a photography tent that's behind you. I can talk about that in another video if anyone would like, but my office is in my basement, so I need a lot of bright lighting, and this was the best way to do that. So, this item has been steamed, it has been cleaned, it has been photographed. So the next step that we need to do is measure it. I provide very basic measurements in my listings. For an item like a dress, I only provide the bust and the length measurement. For pants, I include the waist, rise, and inseam measurements. So, yeah, I have I don't know if you can see it. I have right here, I have a measuring tape that is taped to the desk to make it really easy for doing my measurements. So I would measure the bust. The way I do that is I go from the seams from the pit to pit, and I just do a flat lay. I don't do full round measurements, I only do flat lays. So yeah, I would do that one. And then I would do the length. For the length, I do the back of the item all the way from the neckline to the bottom. And then I put those in my description. This makes it easy for people that might not be familiar with the sizing of a brand, and we all know, especially plus size people, sometimes things just fit differently. So I think it's important to include measurements in all of your listings. The next step in my inventory system is Ziploc bags. I use Ziploc bags for everything. It makes it super easy. I have animals, so it keeps hair and, well, mainly hair and dirt off of the clothing after they've already been steamed, photographed, everything. This makes sure that when it comes to do the shipping, it's super fast and simple and easy, and I don't have to worry about anything like that. So yeah. So what I would do after this next step is I would take the item that has had everything else already done to it, I fold it up nicely, and then it goes into the Ziploc bag. And then make sure that it is airtight so it takes up as little room as possible in the bins. And then, you can't see, but I have a spreadsheet on my computer. You don't necessarily need a spreadsheet. A lot of people probably think it's a waste of time, but for me it's not. I use it for a couple different reasons. One, at pretty much any given time, I have 1,000 active listings in my Poshmark closet, so that's a lot to keep track of, and no system is completely foolproof. No system is perfect, so this just gives me an extra layer of protection. For example, a couple weeks ago, I sold a shirt. I went to find it in, let's say it was bin B number 34. I went looking for that, and that was not the item that was in that Ziploc bag. So, with my spreadsheet, so say this is N11, so I have N11, and then the brand is Lulu's, and then it's a dress, and then I put in the date. And then once this dress sells, I put sold, and then N11 again, and let's say the next one is a Torrid dress, next date, and so on and so on. So you can keep reusing the Ziploc bags. So yeah, all I had to do was search through my spreadsheet for the brand of the item that sold that was not where it was supposed to be, and I found it. There has been times that I have not found items. Sometimes it just doesn't work, right? Like, you have to be really meticulous about what you're doing, pay attention to what you're doing, don't do it when you're tired. And yeah, just go through it. But it for the majority, 99% of the time, this is a foolproof system. So yeah, we've photographed it, we've bought it, we've photographed it, we've cleaned it, we've done everything, we've got it to this stage. It has been measured, it has been put into the spreadsheet, and next we are going to go see the bins. So yeah, let's go do that. Okay, so these are the bins. They're not pretty. This isn't like, you know, Instagram worthy or anything, but it works. And these are the cheapest bins that you can buy, that are super sturdy. I get them from Home Depot. I got the shelving from Home Depot. As you can see, I have it listed from A to X. So yeah, back to our N11. So after everything is done there, it then goes into the end bin. Where's it? When I'm doing this part of it, or that part of it that you saw, I kind of just throw everything into a bag as I'm listing them, and then I come out here and I assign them to their bins. That's the quickest way for me to do it. That way I'm not, you know, running back and forth. I usually just throw them up on the top of the bins, and then when it comes time to package the orders, let's say I sell something from the end bin and I take it down, I would then put that one into its rightful spot. So yeah, let's package some orders. The reason that this system works out so well for me, in my opinion, is that I print my shipping labels with the packing slips. And as you will see, when you sell an item and you have the packing slips listed, it tells you the SKU number right here. So when I'm list it, I assign it its number in the SKU field, and then when I sell it, I know exactly where it is because it's right here. So I lay all my shipping labels out. See, but they're all laid out right here. And then yeah, it tells me exactly where everything is. So I have 2 and X, I have G, I have P, I have N, and another P. So yeah, I'm going to package these orders now. P21. So as you can see here, these are ones that were already put into the inventory system. They just haven't been put into the bin yet, but we're going to do that now. Actually, I think this one, yes, P25 sold before it even got into it. And then I just check them off as I go. So P25 and P21. P21 right there. I do normally put them in some type of order, but I'm not going to do that today. For the shoes, I store them in these bins, and they just get put in between the larger bins. They're not numbered because I don't really like selling shoes, so I don't have a lot of shoes. If you have a lot of shoes, you can definitely number them, but having them in clear containers would make them really easy to find. I guess if you had duplicates of the same shoe in different sizes, you could definitely just number the bins and do it as the same as you do the inventory system. So yeah, I'm just going to package in the background while I talk. For the poly mailers, I buy the 10 by 13 poly mailers from Amazon. I will be making an Amazon list soon, so you can go on and know exactly what I buy. I'll include my poly mailers as well as my photo tent, the Ziploc bags, and other things that I use. I have the 10 by 13 as well as 2 other larger sizes. In my packages, I don't include thank you notes. I just find it too time consuming for me. I do include the packing slip as well as a thank you sticker. And in some items, I throw in a scrunchie depending on if I had them available. I get them from Amazon as well. I also, because I print my shipping labels out of the regular printer, I do get the mail pouches from Canada Post. They are free as long as you have a Canada Post business account, which you can set up for free. Yeah, so that's about it. Thank you all for coming in and watching this far. I do really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube and Instagram. And yeah, happy thrifting and happy reselling, everybody. Thanks.